Hi everyone. I'm back again to talk about more stuff about Korea. Everything sounds cooler in my head than when I say it. Anyway, I had an experience that I thought I would share with everyone because it's different than anything that I've experienced back home in America. So I thought it would be a good topic to talk about. And that is that when people come here, I didn't know this before I got here, but oftentimes people either get cosmetic surgery or some kind of medical enhancement, Botox, regular plastic surgery type stuff. But the thing that I think is most common among the people that I know is laser hair removal, right? I had no idea. And the reason that that is for all of those things is because it is so much less expensive here than it is in the States. Now, I never priced it in the States, so I really can't say from personal experience, but I have gotten things like minor cosmetic things like eyelash extensions here, and they are $40. 40, not 400, not whatever, like $40. And I know that I had seen them before in the States for way more than that, like 200, 300, something like that. I don't have them anymore. I had them twice and I just took a little break from it. But yeah, and they're totally normal. So stuff like that, and that's on base. That's on Yongsan Garrison. So it's not even like I went to some back alley and some lady who didn't speak English, strapped me down and glued on eyelashes. Like, this was a legit spa on base. So I haven't looked off base because I haven't really felt the need to, but I'm sure it would be just as inexpensive and probably just as good. But I know of the one on base in the Embassy Association, so that's what I go with. But anyway, back to my laser hair removal story. So everyone that I associate with, okay, maybe not everybody, but most people have had some laser hair removal because of the significant decrease in how much it is. So I thought, when in Rome, I'll go check it out. So again, I don't know the prices in the States. I didn't even look into it. I'm sure it varies, on what you do and where you do and all that kind of stuff. But I called them. They spoke English. I set up an appointment. This is off base, actually very near my house. And I called them and said, like, hi, I'd like to set up an appointment for a consultation. And they knew exactly what I meant, gave me the first available appointment. It was great. Walked there the day of, walked in. It kind of looked like a normal waiting room that you'd have at a doctor's office, just much smaller. And the kind of reception desk was right there, just like it would be in the States. So maybe I had a false notion of what laser hair removal would consist of. And to me, it's maybe not a medical procedure, but not far off of a medical procedure. So I walked in and the receptionist greeted me, who is a male, which is, if you spend any amount of time in Korea, that's pretty rare. But he greets me and says, okay, what would you like to have done? And he didn't even know my name. He didn't know anything about me. I didn't fill out any paperwork. I literally gave this person no information about me. And then he, seeing and sensing my confusion, hands me what is essentially the laser hair removal equivalent of a Chinese menu, takeout menu. And I look it over and he's like standing there with a pen and paper. Like, I'm sitting in the waiting room with people all around and he is literally like ready to take my order of what hair I want permanently removed from my body using laser beams. I didn't even know what to say. I literally was so confused and taken aback. I was like, do you want me to write it down? Should I write it? should I tell you? How do you want me to do this? And he was standing there so confused that I was confused. So once I kind of gathered my thoughts, I kind of looked over the menu. I told him verbally what I was interested in. And he whips out a calculator, just like they do in the markets at Namdaemun and Dongdaemun, and starts typing in the prices for everything and tax. And he knew everything off the top of his head. And I would tell him another thing, okay, type it in. And so we get to the final price for everything. And that was like, I mean, I still have not moved from this desk area, this reception desk area. So then he says, today? And I was like, today? You mean like start today? Within about a minute and a half, two very nice ladies took me into a room where I was to change into a robe. About 30 seconds after that, I was in what appeared to be an operating room with a doctor with like laser in one hand. And mind you, this is a very, very reputable establishment. This is not a like random middle of nowhere, like off the beaten path kind of place. This is a place that everyone I know has gone. And they are literally sitting there like laser in hand, ready to go. And I was 2 minutes ago standing in the waiting room with someone taking my order for the next, 6 months of my life, because you to get it all removed, like whatever you want removed, to get it permanently removed, you have to do it 5 times at least. You have to do it a month apart. So stands to reason, at least 6 months, probably more than that. So it was just the most bizarre thing. So they do the procedure, and I'm telling you, it wasn't more than 10 minutes after that I was walking out the door. But there was another weird thing, is that they wanted me to pay for everything up front. So in the interest of full disclosure, this is an educational YouTube channel about Korea. So anyway, so now I have to remember everything that I said. So I think I said here, underarms, legs. So, and the leg that I got is literally like hip to toe, everything. Bikini line. That might be everything that I can think of, at least at this time. It's plenty. I mean, let's be honest. That's a lot of places to permanently remove the hair from your body. But all of that was $1,300. So again, I'm under the impression that's pretty good. I haven't done the research, but everyone else I know has. And pretty much everyone I know is going back to the United States hairless from about the eyebrows down. So why not? But anyway, I just wanted to share my weird experience. And I asked all my friends, none of them had that experience. So I was just lucky enough to be the one and only person who got that. I mean, it's not like it was bad. It just was so bizarre that I was able to leave after having that done on my underarms. I was there maybe half an hour total. And the only thing that they knew about me was my name and my credit card number. That's it. And it was, I mean, there was like ice packs involved and laser beams and eye goggles and like the whole 9 yards. And yet they didn't know if I was, at risk of having a seizure. They didn't know my blood type. They didn't know anything about me. So I found it very, very odd, but I think good. I can kind of check back in later as the process goes along. So about every month, I will have one set of things done. So starting, 1 month from now, I'll do my underarms again. And then every 2 weeks after that, I'll have another set. So every 2 weeks for the next foreseeable future, I will go in for something. But they seem to be pretty quick. It's not a long process. And they're very, very pleasant. I mean, everyone was super, super nice. Everyone was very cordial. Most people spoke English pretty well, if not very well. It was just nothing like the United States. But I would say, honestly, I would say healthcare in general here, not that this is healthcare at all. I mean, it's clearly just cosmetic. But the way that they approach patient advocacy, and I don't know, it's much more humane, I think. I just wanted to give you that experience, take you along with me. Like I said, I can keep you updated as I get more stuff removed. But hopefully it'll be an overall good experience, and I'll be glad that I did it. So this is something way out of the box for me. But again, when in Korea. Anyway, guys, I hope you're having a great day. I hope everything is going well, and please don't forget to subscribe if you like to hear what I've got to say so you can see additional videos that come up, and please leave comments. I'd be happy to help you with anything that you're interested in knowing a little bit more detail about, whether it be to make another video on a specific topic or just elaborate between the two of us on something that's troubling you or you've got questions about or whatever. I'm happy to do the best that I can to respond. Bye, everyone.